Welcome to Think Alive. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you. Good morning.
Welcome back to the Thinker.
It's
Summer is here.
A beautiful day, really hot already.
I'm going to have to find my shorts, I think.
Yes, I think you should, yes. The garden's gone crazy.
Yes, we've had quite a lot of rain over the last few weeks. It seems to have gone now. We've got non-forecast. But yeah, we've got a forest out there. It's great
weeds.
for all our plants.
Weeds everywhere.
We'll have a look in a minute. Also, not only does the rain make the things grow, it also makes things ungrow. We've lost the house next door. There's some of the rooms next door, massive walls fallen down. They're super dangerous, these old buildings, if they're in that state. When they get wet, I'll have a look at that as well. Well, the land that's been like a desert for the last year is now super overgrown. It's even getting a bit tall around the solar panels. The capers over here looking really healthy. No bees on them at the moment. There's one there, there's another one just there. The bees usually love them. It's just like a big oasis. The asparagus coming on in leaps and bounds. We've not been able to pick any this year, although there's a few bits coming up right now, but hopefully next year we'll get a decent crop off it for the first time. It's not been in long, only a couple of years. Potatoes, we gave up on them last year, just left them in the ground, the little ones that were left. Didn't get anything off them. They've come up like crazy. If we can keep them alive now, if the heat doesn't kill them, which is going to get very hot soon, we should have a decent crop of potatoes. We've also got a large mushroom crop all over here. Unfortunately, I think we need a local mushroom expert because we don't know what they are. They're all down these rows in the donkey thing. There's two flat ones there. Unfortunately, we don't know anything about them, whether we dare eat them. Another little cluster here. You'd have thought it. The front of the house, it's a similar story. Just super green everywhere. We've got a bit of work to do, although the oleander's doing really well. The little hedge that we planted, it's even got pretty flowers on it. The derelict buildings next to us, they're ready to fall down. And the other thing that the rain does, it makes these buildings incredibly unstable. This wall fell down yesterday or the day before. Used to be the same height all the way along, and now you can get in there. It's just for snakes. Just a massive pile of rubble on the floor. Another bit of history gone forever. I don't think those others over there will be far behind it, to be honest. Even that wall up there is looking a bit precarious. Hence the reason for it's important to maintain them. Again, you can see that wall's leaning. It's almost past its tipping point. Yeah, very dangerous. Especially when it's been raining. And speaking of things falling down, if you saw the last video, we're taking this lintel here is failing. We don't know why it's got a lintel and it's got no opening underneath it, but nevertheless it's failing and causing the wall to move out of the top. So the time comes to take it out, and we took out half of it, stoned it up, got to wait for it to dry, then I can take this prop out and put the last stone in and fill that hole in, let that go off a little bit, and then I can take the other side out. But I can't do anything at the minute, so that's pushing me more towards needing to do strimming, which I don't really want to do, but it's got to be done. So yeah, we'll come back to this at the appropriate time. That's a fair chunk of it done. All up again around the soak away for the septic tank. Unfortunately, doing this, we got quite a bit on the solar panels. Oh dear, so I need to get the brush out now and clean them down. Look at the state of that. Oh well. Right, the panels are all clean. It's too hot to carry on out here, so I'm going to reload the thing ready for tomorrow morning, do a bit early before it gets too warm.
And of course, Andy makes the mess and I clear it up. We know this. That's the trouble with trimming. It's effective, but it leaves a lot of mess behind. Bit of the wall falling off there. So yeah, I'll just get this tidied up as best I can. It is very, very warm now. But it's got to be done. I'll get on with it.
Then I'm just going to fill this up with petrol oil mix, clean out all the bits, and then put a new cord in it. There's not much left of that one. For a fresh start tomorrow. Well, we're not doing bad today. Strimmer's all ready. I'm going to have another attack of that early morning before it gets too hot. I was absolutely dripping with the harness on and the helmet and the gloves and the heat of the engine and stuff. It's horrible. But we've got quite a bit done, haven't we?
Yes, we've not done bad. I've done a few domestic chores this morning as well, because we've got our friends Jill and George coming visit tomorrow.
Which we're looking forward to.
Looking forward to seeing them, but I needed to do a few jobs upstairs in the hayloft.
So they don't think we live in scum.
Yes.
The trouble is, when you're working all the time, you're trying to do a renovation, trying to make the place better, the domestic stuff can get neglected.
Yeah,
so
somebody actually said to us, they came to visit, one of our YouTube subscribers, and they actually said, we don't think that you're actually running a house as well, that you've got your normal domestic stuff to do. We just think, you know, you're just building and obviously it's not the case.
I prefer building.
I do too.
I'm not keen on strimming, but it's got to be done. I think what else we're going to do? This lot. This is our drywood supply for wet days, and we've had several of them, as you know, recently, so it's gone down a bit. We always keep this full under here, so for winter, summer, we use it for the barbecue as well and everything. It's in scenery, it's home oak, so when the wood, obviously it's just out on the land. If it gets wet, it does dry out in a matter of days. To be honest, it's just rainwater, not a problem, but we always keep a big supply under here, so we've always got quite a long-term supply of dry wood, and it's getting a bit depleted, so now it's dry outside, the wood's dry, we've checked it with our little meter.
Yes.
We're going to start this up, shall we?
Let's go and do it.
Right.
There we go, it's a bit better, keep us going a little bit longer. Oh, it sure is warm today. I'm ready for a nice cold beer.
So it's another beautiful hot day. I'm not doing any strimming because it's forecast to rain again tomorrow, would you believe it? So I'm going to leave it until after this rain, if it comes, that is. In the meantime, this has gone off enough to get my prop out. I want to get this hole filled in, and then this big hole where the prop is. Then we'll leave that for a couple of days before we take this other side out. Sure, where's my hammer? Oh, here we go. Smashing. That's the upside down one, isn't it? Put him down there. Right, I've got my mix, I've got a bucket of stones, I've got my sprayer. I'm going to wash it all, wet it all down, and get them filled in. Got a big hole here. Incredible. Right, let's do it. Oh. We've got him filled in at the back. Let's get this big one in here now. Where's the old tapping stick gone? Fab. Excellent. Throw that in there for now. Right, I'll carry on. Then I'll scupper again. Got this one filled in. Got most of that filled in. Underestimated how deep and how big it was inside the wall. So I'm going to have to do another mix to get this finished off. It's not going to take anywhere near a full mix, but I think the rest I'm going to throw inside the chicken house in that wall that I started rebuilding ages ago. So I'll get another one done, and at least I'll get this bit finished off then.
Right, well, another day on with the pointing. I want to get as much of this done as I can today because they do forecast rain again tomorrow. Don't know when this rain's going to stop, but it is a beautiful day today, so as I say, I'm going to get as much done as I can, just in case.
There we go, done. All good. Not much left actually, but I'm going to throw it in the old chicken house there, the old chicken shed. Just a little bit more I can do, make that a bit more stable. Oh, you can make that out in here. Got another chunk of that wall done now. Top's alright, not so bad. The bottom's all done. Still working on this side, still a lot to do on that. Still got holes I can see daylight through, but it can wait for now. It's not going to fall down, and every little bit helps. Right, also while we're letting that go off, I think the next thing you want to do is get a wood hinge fixed in place. These sleepers aren't fixed, they're just gravity glued at the moment, but we want to get some shade up. The sun's getting stronger now. Want to get our sail up. Before it was actually anchored there, but it was, well, now we've lifted the floor up, that is going to be a bit low. I've got rings in the wall high up over that side, but I'm going to fix this in place and then move these right up onto the top to give us that, should give us enough height to walk underneath it. So we'll go and get some stuff. Basically what I've got are some huge lag bolts. I'm going to countersink them in a bit to about there, so to make sure we get good wood. Basically lag bolts are screws with a bolt head on them, a hex head on them. Absolutely amazing things. Super strong. So the first thing I want to do is drill my countersink in the top, down to, go for about there where the shank is. Where's my drill? We'll have a go anyway. This wood is so hard. Go for there. Oof. Give it full crank. Fantastic. Right, let's see if we can get these in now. This is going to be the fun part. I'm going to pile it down as much as I can, make it a bit easier. Alright, see if we can get it in. You get a little thing that comes with the box. I don't even know if the drill will fire them in. If not, it's going to have to be a ratchet and good old fashioned elbow grease. Let's see. That'll be a no then. Right, go and get something manual. It's actually going in with the drill on drill mode, if it doesn't break my wrists. There we go. 1 down, 3 to go. Right, so that's 2 in. I've got a lap joint on these that I cut. That was a fun afternoon in my life. What I just need to do is push this one up to close the joint up properly, and then I can carry on with that. So I'm going to get a bar and just lever it up. As you can see, we've got a stone wedged in there at the minute. I've got a wedge to go in from one of the old barrel wedges. Let's see if we can get him to move up a bit. Oh, there we go. There he goes. Check, it's closed it up. Lovely. I think it snapped. Oops. Oh dear. I think he's got it though. See if I can get another one in next to it. Right, so I managed to snap 2. 3rd time lucky, we've got one in. So just the end now. Right, the wedges in. I'm going to see if we can get this bolt in without snapping anymore. Oh, he's dropped it. I'm just going to saw that off after. Let's have a go. Come on, don't mess me about. Oof, right, that didn't work. So I say lifted the sleeper up. Try again. There we go. Don't snap. Excellent. Solid. Right, so I'm just going to pop these out and move them up the top before I cut that off. Slightly shorter lag bolts. Get off. Excellent. Quick update on the pointing. Sharon's got a fair chunk done there. Hopefully be done this week. Right, we're in a position to get our sail up. Fantastic. We need to do it without damaging the vine or anything. I can't even reach it. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to do this then. Yeah, I might need a ladder. I'll get the ladder. ladder's over there now.
Dip too much.
Right, there's a slight flaw in the system. I just need to move this ring.
I just realised that.
Right, it's essentially up. Fantastic. I'm just going to tweak it a little bit, make it a little bit tighter, I think. So yeah, we'll get that done and come back to you in a minute. There we have it. Plenty of head clearance. Whether it'll stretch or not in time, we don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So yeah, happy days.
Much better for me when I carry on with the pointing, because I'm not going to have bright sun on the back of my neck.
There's a light at the end of our tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're in a position now where I can move a lot of this stuff. The straight lengths we used to level the patio when we started. I don't think I'm going to need the acros anymore and that. So I'm going to get them all out of the way, I think, and make a bit of space. Just two at a time. I'll stand them all up here first. Okay.
Well,
it's not totally finished.
No, but it's better than it was.
We can certainly use this bit of it for now.
We can.
We don't want to bring too much up, obviously, because we've still got to finish all this and we'll have to move it all.
Not quite the table we were hoping for, but we'll get there.
It holds your beer.
It does indeed.
So we're having a nice cold beer in the shade on our new patio. We're going to see how it evolves. Cheers.
Lovely.
Let it evolve, decide how the area is going to work. I want to put, I've got an idea for a little pizza oven, a wood-fired one.
Yes.
We're
still in discussion.
And various other things, how it's all going to work. So, like everything, we're just going to suck it and see. But we're going to be carrying on with the pointing and getting that wall finished and lots of other things as well. So, anything to add?
I don't think so, no. I'm just going to enjoy this now.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the fruits of our labour.
So thank you so much for watching. Thanks to everyone that supported the channel. We'll see you on Sunday.